Welcome to the Big Bad Shark Show. We are delighted to have a very special guest with us here today, Vidiot. Vidiot, did I say your name correctly?
Yeah, vidiot is correct. Yeah.
Thank you. Now, you came to the Big Bad Sharks channel from the Redlyne video. Is that correct?
That is correct, yeah. That is going to be a question down the line, but the most prominent question that I've got for you at the moment is, do you realise that the amount of eyes that are on you at the moment?
I think I do. I'm frightened by that actual concept in some ways, but then on the other ways, it's like, yeah, that's cool. All right, I like it. It's good because the message is out there, and just like at the end of the video, I want everybody to swim safe and make sure we take care of other fish in the ocean. Now, this may be a little strange because this doesn't seem like a typical Big Bad Shark Show interview, and I must give a little input here. I did agree to be interviewed by Vidiot. He came along, found the channel, and was dying to ask me questions. And of course, I will give you some warning. Listen, Vidiot, I have interviewed myself before in this very studio, but I'm just going to warn you, I'm a very difficult interviewee. So here we go.
You think so? Yeah.
I do, yeah.
Well, I was going to say, I was thinking that. So my first question is, who are your comedic inspirations?
What a great question. And you know what? Honestly, Vidiot, not many people have asked me that, but that truly is the influence behind everything I do on this show. And I would have to say, number one, it's probably going to be Eddie Murphy. That is number one.
Oh.
Yeah. And then Saturday Night Live, and then In Living Color, and oddly enough, Oprah. Not for the comedic stance, but her delivery and her presence and her flexibility and dynamics and her ability to embrace a commanding matriarchy and what she did and ventured into a world that was predominantly men. So I have a lot of admiration and respect for Oprah. That's where I modeled this show. And then the comedic, it would be Eddie Murphy, absolutely, Saturday Night Live, In Living Color, and then also Stephen Wright, which I highly recommend. Dry, flat affect, I loved it. So yeah, those are just probably the top. There's several more comedians that I could have and say a lot about, but yeah, thank you. What a great question.
That actually leads on to my next question about how, because obviously the Big Bad Shark Show champion women quite a lot, and so especially in the VR community, where you always bring those sort of people.
Kind of toxic people?
Yeah. How do you put out sort of people?
That's a good question as well. I think, honestly, probably my background before I was a nurse, I was a preschool teacher. You deal with a lot of different kinds of behavior, even in the hospital, in the OR. Surgeons can sometimes exhibit some behaviors. When you're dealing with humans, I mean, when we're hungry, when we're tired, when we're stressed, we don't always behave in our best. And a lot of times when people are being toxic, they're literally just expressing an unmet need that they have. And so sometimes I can just approach it with sarcasm. Sometimes I can approach it with compassion. And sometimes I just have to draw a line and say, I'm out, I'm done, and walk away. So sometimes I get really visceral, nasty, toxic responses. I've been told to go be a better mother and go parent my kids instead of gaming. I'm like, my kids are adults. What do you want me to do? Trust me, they don't want me meddling in their lives any more than I already do. So, but it's funny to me. Just sometimes I think it's more of a reflection of their pain or a reflection of their unmet needs. So I try to fly with it, but I try not to meet that with escalating toxicity, because that's just not what I'm about, unless it's sarcasm.
But yeah, that's quite an thing that, and again, no, don't worry. I am so sorry. I'm so nervous right now.
No, don't be nervous. I didn't mean to make you lose your train of thought. I apologize. And these are excellent questions.
No, it's fine.
Please continue.
So my next question is, so when you first started the Big Bad Shark Show, what was the driving inspiration for it?
Wow. Vidiot, you are asking some of the best questions. You're really doing a great job on this interview. You're showing me up, okay? That's it. You're showing me up.
I'm sorry.
When I first started playing VR, I started out with Arizona Sunshine because I love shooting zombies. That's my favorite. Yeah. And so then I found poker. I love playing poker. So I was playing with a bunch of my poker friends, and I talk a lot when I play because I'm nervous and it soothes me. And so sometimes people don't don't like talkers at the table. And some people do. And then I found VR chat, and I was trying to tell my poker friends, there's this really cool place I found. I'd stumbled into VR court and pretended to be an attorney. And it just so happened that I walked into one VR chat courtroom, and a very good friend of mine, Akroyd Vulture, was the judge. And I was committed to my character, and I would not leave it. And we just became friends. And then he showed me a studio one day, and this idea popped into my head. And I started out as kind of a joke to my poker friends. And I thought I would just interview anybody and randomly and just, whatever came of it, came of it. But basically I wanted to do it for the bloopers. So I was trying to find something to shoot just so I could have bloopers. And it was just supposed to be like a little 6-minute video just as a joke. I committed myself all the way, got a website, did everything, and eventually grew to this studio who Vivini I commissioned to build these worlds for me. But she did an excellent job. She took my own artwork that I gave her, all the paintings that are in this world and the next door studio Ocean Tides, as well as the main executive office.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, they're my watercolors. And that's how I went fully committed. I'm like, I'm going to make this look legit for my poker friends. That was it. And I would get them to come on my show and interview.
Wow.
The first 2 interviews I did were people that I played poker with. So
wow. So I have so many questions over
Go ahead.
just the poker aspect, but I'll leave them for a little bit. But
Okay.
more thinking of so what basically you were saying is you just sort of went into this sort of comedic style over improv. So
Yes.
so it's basically just improv. Like someone will give you a prompt, and or not even a prompt, it's just a situation. You can just sort of like run with. That is quite impressive, actually.
No, thank you. I appreciate the compliment, because improv is about being creative and flowing with the moment.
Yeah.
And I'm really, really grateful that a lot of people that want to participate and role play and do this improv, they like that. They enjoy it. And the creativity they bring to the table really helps. I have written some stuff. The first movie I actually wrote, we would pin our screens in our headsets and read off the script. And then people that didn't have the script, I would feed them lines. So as we go along and we film stuff, even some of the improv stuff, I can give people a direction. I can say, this is where I want this to go, or this is what I want you to get to, the destination. I don't care what you do in between, or this is the mood that I need you to have. And I just let people do what they do naturally. The first movie was actually another poker friend, Fargus. I had shown her a mansion in VR chat, and she said, Shark, you should film a movie. And I'm like, challenge accepted. So I wrote this whole script, and I cast everybody in it, and we would meet up at different times and film like blocks of 2 to 3 hours of material. It took a while to edit it. It was just to see if I could do it. So it's always been just like a challenge, learning a little bit more about the software that I use. So each time I do something or an episode, I'm trying to learn a little bit more, keep my brain stimulated. But for the most part, it's all improv because it's fun. It's organic, it's natural, and it's like skit comedy.
Not only that, it seems to come naturally to the Big Bad Shark Show that I've seen. Like I say, I can't say I've been a fan for a long time again. I watched Redlyne video, and I went through your back catalogue, but a lot of the stuff that actually came out of that was just so impressive. And it was basically why I wanted to interview, really, is because it's so impressive that it was just so naturally. And again, I don't mean to sort of over commentary to, but it just seems natural. So that was my initial question. Answered it well. Right, yeah. So can we talk a bit more about so your poker style? Right?
My poker habit,
okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which one?
Is that so the people that you play poker with, are they still poker, or are they a bit more
spread out?
Yeah, spread out. That's
I think
you are helping me out a lot so much here. Thank you very much.
You're doing great. These are fantastic questions, and I gotta compliment you on that. They're really good questions.
Oh, I appreciate that.
No, thank you. A lot of, as with most gamers, I don't care what age, I think that there's a certain level of ADHD that goes on, especially with VR gaming, because it seems to fit. And I think that works with improv and also with fluctuating through different games. So there's people that are just really stay with poker. And I have some of those friends that I've brought into VR chat, and they of course just go back to poker. I also have people that, they go through different games. They play a game for a while with some people. And then there was a whole shift because there was a lot of people playing during COVID. And then, as people got a little bit busier and went back to work or doing their things and routines, they have grown less engaged. Then there's people that come back and they go through periods. They go through PC games, then go back to VR games and kind of recycle through. I just kind of ride the wave of the ocean, and wherever I get my creativity and my inspiration, I'm like, I got an idea, you guys. Let's go do this. And it happens. Usually it's just curiosity.
I've got to say that this is one of the most creative ways of getting that out there. Again, when I've got to bring it back to Redlyne.
Okay.
Is one of the most creative sort of like have that output out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it really is. I mean, well, I'll talk a little bit about I Found You Again.
Okay.
Redlyne's video.
Yeah. I think he put together in an amazing way, and he really portrayed the channel in a beautiful way. So I think that was incredible.
So how I found you, I just saw the little details from the scene. I really, it's a bit of an inspiration to me.
That's one thing that gives me some joy, is to inspire other people, not to make money, not to bring in a monetary amount for myself, not even to get notoriety or to, have any YouTube fame. I simply just want to make something because I want to see if I can, to stimulate my brain. And by doing that, can I affect somebody in a positive way? Can I bring them a laughter? Can I bring them some joy? Can I just bring them a moment of silliness? And can I bring them a message too? Sometimes the videos are laced with a lot of messages that are, symbolic or kind of deeply embedded. And I'm a huge Erik Erikson, and I totally believe in that philosophy that we are better together as a human species when we work and care for one another. And I believe that to the core. So that if I can inspire somebody to say, what else can you do? What else can you do with this space and this time and creative energy? And I hope at the very least that I can inspire at least one person to do that. Then it makes a lot of this time and effort not only enjoyable, but also worthwhile.
I'm going to say that's very, very noble.
I was injured in a surgery, and I don't work anymore as a nurse, and I miss working. And I kind of found my place to continue being a nurse, just in a different way. Laughter is good medicine.
It is. I want to give you a commendation for
Thank you.
Where you have your show at the moment. There's been a lot of people to your show at the moment. That a lot of people, including myself, found your show. Right.
Thank you.
I really appreciate what you done. Again, it's so incredible the way that you self-gather, and even how you sat there now. You are Big Bad Shark. You're sat in that interview there. I'm sat over here on the couch. Yeah.
It's the guest couch.
Sorry,
it's
I didn't
privilege.
have time to have the guest couch. That's the thing. I don't know how much, and I appreciate you giving me the time of day.
I think this is awesome. You're interviewing me better than I interviewed myself. Let me tell you, that was a pretty tricky interview.
I know. I like in my head as well. I had so many decent questions to ask you. I was gonna be up here so confident, being like, okay, Big Bad Shark, I need to ask you this.
And you've been asking me really great questions. So good job. Kudos to you. These are questions that not many people have asked me before. In fact, the Big Bad Shark is actually from a skit that Eddie Murphy did. When I was young, I used to recite the whole skit. So, and because I love sharks, I love great white sharks, I am scared to death. Thank you, Jaws. I admire and I respect their majestic presence and in awe of them, and to know that in a minute they can be deadly. And I started thinking, that really sounds like me. So that's where it came from.
It's actually quite inspiring.
Thank you. Hopefully everybody is inspired. Doing something creative every day is good for your brain.
I had the one last question for you.
Yes.
So when it comes to VR chat, how much did you pay for your avatar?
I didn't.
Yeah, I know, and I'm so sorry, I didn't.
No, that's all. I didn't. I made this in taffy.
No way.
Yes.
That's incredible.
I get made fun of so much.
No, honestly, because it's so, that is the personality right there. You mentioned Oprah before, it's a bit yeah.
Towards the end of my career, I was a director of nursing in an assisted living facility. So I dealt with dementia patients, trained staff, certification for dementia and mental health. I would joke with my residents. That's what we called me to call them. We didn't call them patients because they lived there. And so we respected
the residents, yeah.
Yes.
My girlfriend does the exact same thing that you used to do. yeah.
So I would dress professionally. And then at lunchtime, sometimes I would go upstairs and I would sing for the residents. So I had a great time, but I would always tell my residents, I'm the nursing director and you're part-time cruise director. Tap dance for them. I just do crazy stuff because life is too short. Life is painful. You got to find ways to laugh. And sometimes...
Very true.
Yeah. Sometimes I got in trouble at work. One time we opened up a brand new endoscopy center when I was still working in a hospital. And one of the surgeons came in and he's like, what do you think? And I'm like, it's awesome. He is like, we just need a patient. And I'm like, I'm on it. Well, the newspaper was standing right there and was taking pictures of me fake giving a tour to the board of directors at the moment that this all happened. So I stopped giving my fake tour in which he was taking pictures of for the newspaper. I ran up to the gurney. I threw my leg up in the air and the doctor grabbed a scope and pointed it towards my rear. You know what? Guess what picture ended up in the newspaper?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Guilty. So at first...
How did you feel about that, though?
I'm like, I can't control myself. I have issues. I don't have a filter. And then that has been a problem. And so everybody at the hospital and me, we got talked to and we were told, hey, when the newspaper or media is around, please try and remain professional. And our public relations people said, this is fabulous. We love it because it wasn't a boring ribbon cutting picture. And it showed a lighthearted sense of humor to a usually very delicate subject. So I didn't get in trouble, but we were all reminded to try and remain professional. And it was the funniest thing ever. And I've still got a picture of that. So I'm proud of that moment. Now I just do this inappropriate shit here, and it works.
I'm gonna bring the mood down.
Okay.
My girlfriend works at what we call
like a nursing home.
Don't like to call them.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So I always genuinely can't express. I have what's the word? Appreciation for people in that field.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're right. I totally feel you. I mean, I get it. And it does. It takes a lot of patience, for sure. Like I said, when we asked me earlier about the handling toxicity in VR chat, I think a lot of it comes from being a nurse for 25 years. You see people at their worst. They don't always handle themselves their best. And I can relate as I was a preschool teacher because toddlers are known for expressing behavior for unmet needs. Like they're too tired, they're hungry, they're hot, they're cold, temper tantrums. That's truly an example of human behavior. When we're tired and sick and angry or cold, we tend to not behave the best. And so I think sometimes people go and we game just to get away from the craziness and we might lash out.
The escapism, yeah.
Yes. I look at it and there's a big variety of so many people out there. And I'm just curious and creative about what to do with that environment. That's helped me as a nurse and it helps me here. And it does take a unique creative approach in the medical field, especially in that field. So I respect and admire your girlfriend. Kudos to her for doing that work.
Hopefully she'll see this.
Well, you can pass on the message and say, this crazy lady named Big Bad Shark, just trust me on this. She says you're awesome. And then it'll all make sense from there, I'm sure.
Well, I really do appreciate that. Thank you, Shark.
Thank you.
I really do appreciate time.
Yes, I hope that it's a digital media course, correct?
It is, yeah. So media literacy, yeah. Hopefully, Mr. Brown. Yeah.
This is a great interview. So I hope you take that into consideration, Mr. Brown. This is the best interview. And I am completely an amateur and unprofessional. I've been doing this for 5 years. So I know a thing too.
So not an amateur.
So I know
amateur whatsoever.
Thank you.
But yeah.
And it's been lovely having you, Vidiot. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming to my show. And thank you, Redlyne, for pointing all these people in this direction. I appreciate it because it's truly for the craft and the art to do the production and the editing and try and deal with sound. I look back on all of the videos I made with pride because I did it. But without the great people that volunteer their time to let me boss them around and let me yell at them to do what I want, like they're live Barbies, I wouldn't have anything to edit. It would be very boring just to be me all the time. So thank you for being here and asking me these questions. And I really appreciate all the subscribers that enjoy just the silly stuff that we do for a laugh. Thank you.
Well, that's it, yeah. And thank you to all your staff making awesome. And just on the last note, please carry on doing what you're doing because it's been so, again, inspiring just to watch your videos on YouTube.
Awesome.
Just to see,
That means a lot.
Anyway,
Thank you.
Thank you again for your time.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure having you on the show and having this lovely dialogue and this great interview. Truly great questions. Mr. Brown, you really owe this guy an A+. Oh, I don't know. how do they do
Mr.
it over
Brown,
there?
please.
How do they grade over there? Is it like a 4-point system?
No, so it's a D,
Okay.
an A star. It's
A
called
plus.
an A star over it.
A star, please.
That's
This is
right.
Well deserved. A
Thank you
star,
so-
excellent. And I'd like to thank everybody for subscribing and our lovely studio audience out there today. And remember, swim safe, everyone. Swim safe. Goodbye.
My question was like, I was going to talk about your grandma because that
yeah.
was sort of the through line that I want.
Okay.
Knows Grandma.
Grandma Shark.
The way that you got her in, like sitting on the couch here where I'm sitting.
Well, we tried.
Just,
She didn't quite understand or grasp how to readjust herself, and that's why if you watch that video, the Mother's Day video, all I wanted for Mother's Day were all 3 of my kids. So the 3 aliens that are represented were my kids, and then my cousin eNolaVirus was there because he was in the same room as her. Yeah, he was in the same room with her.
My mom
And his mom. But you can hear eNolaVirus laughing. I'm laughing. He's laughing. We're both laughing at our poor 94-year-old grandmother who's just really not happy about the whole headset. We're trying to get her happy about it, but she wasn't happy about
She's
it.
trying to figure out.
I'm really happy about it.
She's sassy.
She's very
happy to be
sassy.
around us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The most frustrating part for her was that she couldn't visually identify her grandchildren and her great-grandchildren. And so she didn't consistently know who was who. She could recognize the voices, and that was cool. And so being able to talk to her. That one part that Redlyne captured where he got her on the couch and me getting down there saying, "I love you, Grandma." And she said, "I love you too." It brings me to tears every time I hear that. So those moments and capturing these voices, I've told my kids, these are moments that hopefully if YouTube's around and, hard drives exist for a while, they'll be able to have my voice long after I'm gone. And I'm glad to leave that behind for them because there's something special about hearing a loved one's voice even after that passed.
That is beautiful.
Thank you. I'm glad that I have their voices, and I'm glad that some of my family deals with me pestering them enough to say, "Come and do this. Please come and do this."
The thing is, it's like me who found you again with you live on forever. Right?
Exactly.
That.
Yeah.
A bit like Grandma, a bit like your cousin or you on.
That's why you
stream.
Yeah.
It's like a photo album.
Yeah, exactly. Moments in time that
Little
we captured.
adventure book.
Thank you for being here, and
so
thank you for this interview. And I wish you the best of luck on your assignment.
Thank you. I'll put it on the Discord.
I love it.
Awesome.
So anyway, first question.
Wait.
Here we go.
Whoa, I'm opening the show, mister. So I will let you know when you can talk. All right, are we ready? Okay, we're ready. Shh. Who the hell is it? I don't have the names on.
It's your cousin.
Oh, I knew it. I should have known. Take it from the top. My producers are saying
You ready?
Okay.
Are you sure you're ready?
I'm always ready. I should have known. Wow. How long were you there? Vidiot, this is my cousin.
Like 20 minutes.
eNolaVirus.
Hi.
Hey, man. There we go.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yes, it's much better.
All right.
Let us begin.
Belted.
Yay. Okay.
Right, okay.
Without eNolaVirus, I wouldn't have got Grandma on. So I owe it to Enola. You'll see on the back side of this, click on the stage chairs. That will allow you to sit.
Oh, yeah.
That was just f***ing awesome. That was awesome.
Wow, look at that.
But not anybody can run up from the audience and just sit over here. See, there you go. Perfect. Done.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah.
Who got their freaking 94? I felt like really bad, like we were like elder abuse because we're putting this damn headset on her.
Yeah, kinda.
I mean, shit. She was born like right when the phone came out, right?
This is her 100th birthday.
She would have been. Okay. Do you have any questions?
That's one thing I did want to say to you during the show is that like your sense of humor, sort of like saying it's really, really like out there.
So I'm not going to give up my interview chair, but I will go ahead and conduct this like an interview, and I will let you ask me questions.
It said like maybe dark.
Oh yes, let me tell you, Vidiot, it's a family trait. Trust me.
Don't look at me.
What the is that okay?
Oh well, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's just do this shit. Are you ready?
Right. Okay. Yes, I am very ready.
And here we go. Sit on the couch, Enola. It's your grandma too. Okay. All right. So we have Enola.
You feels more like therapy all of a sudden.
I am kind of a therapist kind of voice. Anything that you don't want to talk about.
seeing as you are the expert of taking over for you're the expert of.
I'm the expert in
just
everything.
Bear with me.
Okay, so I'll give you a hot tip. Vidiot.
Yeah,
I'm the expert in everything.
Of course.
So, yeah, thank you.
Of course.
See,
Yeah.
I love this. This is going to be a great relationship here. and I have an imaginary staff up there: directors, producers, editors, sound guy. But it's all actually me. Don't tell anybody, okay?
Yeah, I won't, because that's quite impressive anyway.
Thank you. Come over here to the stage chair right here and push this button. Okay. So you do want my help with the mic?
Yes, please.
Oh,
yes, please.
yeah, okay. This is the blind leading the blind, but I'm sure I can figure it out. I have had so many audio issues in my lifetime. It has brought me to tears. There were days I was literally crying on the floor going, why is it that a freaking 6-year-old can stream and I'm struggling to figure out this connection? It was hard. No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. This is just fun. This is not my job. I just pretend it is. So do you know where... Welcome to the show. Come on down. It's your lucky day. And there we go. Wow.
Oh, thank you so much for that. Honestly.
Oh, thank you.